This is a game called Amateur Surgeon, and it's currently on iTunes for $2.99. Now, the thing I like about this game is that it is similar to Trauma Centre and a cross between South Park, but kind of without the bad language in between. It's a funny little storyboard, and it takes you through the journey of these surgeons, and you actually become one of these surgeons. And the aim of the game is to operate on different patients. Now, there are 27 levels in this game, but also there are 3 hidden surgeries as well. You're given the option when you've chosen your instruments for your patients: a pizza cutter, a salad tong, a carb battery, to sort of hack your way through 30 different procedures. And also, the thing I should remind you as well is get familiar with the tools before you kind of start on your patients, because you might end up like me and killing more people than saving them. You can also have the option of saving the progress between each surgery, which is kind of cool. So I'm just going to load this one up. It's very, very easy to use, and it's very, very funny as well, because many of the times I've ended up operating in the wrong area. This thing shows you that you have to select the pizza cutter from the left hand side and make an incision on his tummy. Now, the first time you do this, you may get it wrong because it is very, very sensitive, and you try not to rush through the game, because if you rush the surgeries, you may end up finding that you're doing more damage than you are good. So we get the pizza cutter from the left here, and we slowly make an incision. Now, if you're doing it right, which may take a couple of times, it will come up with OK. And then you're given a storyboard at the bottom again, and you're given your next case, which is the broken bones case, the broken ribs. Basically, you have to sort and arrange the bones. I mean, this is a fantastic game. It's got great graphics. Basically, you touch the screen to select your instruments, you slide your finger to make the incisions, and you rub the screen to cauterize wounds. You can apply all sorts of things like healing gels, and if your patient's getting really, really unwell, you can apply painkillers. Not that I think that will help much. On the right hand side is a heart monitor, right? You have to keep an eye on your patient's condition through this. So anything like you're cutting him badly, his heart rate will go down. So remember, you're trying to heal the patients, not kill them. Also, you can zoom in, because some of the surgeries need you to make really, really small precision cuts. So you can zoom in at the bottom. What I like about this game is that after you've healed each patient, you get the option to heal the next patient, and there's other injuries. It's a pretty funny game, but what I would like to see on this game is if you could go online and you could get updated patients so that you could get new surgeries. I think that would make this game really, really good. It took me a little while to get familiar with this procedure. Basically, you're moving the ribs about so that they join up. It took me a little while to work out. Now, this game has been given a 17 rating, mainly because there is blood and gore, but I would say it's on a cartoon level, so it's more a fantasy violence, really. As you see, it took me a little while to get the bones in the right order. It does take a while, it's a little bit fiddly. And like I say, as the left hand side, you can see all the different things. You've got the pizza cutter at the top, then you've got the tongs, and then you've got healing gel, then you've got the painkillers, and right at the bottom is the stapler for stapling him up afterwards. On the right hand side, underneath the heart monitor, is a little device that after you've opened up your patient, then sewn him up and given him his healing gel and given him his painkillers, you then have to hoover the blood up. I don't know how that works in real surgery, but you're given a little hoover. So on this bit, I've been asked to staple him up. And sometimes I have tried this and actually done it in the wrong area, so it may take you a few times to get it right. So you click on there and we choose the stapler, and that's it. We go click, 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 and it should come up with OK. If it doesn't come up with OK or anything like that, then you've done it wrong, so you have to wait for that. Then you rub on the healing balm and it's saying that's OK, and your patient is in a lot of pain after you've been pulling him apart, so you rub that on, and that's painkillers, and that's come up with OK. This game is really, really funny. It's the funniest game I've seen on the iPhone for a long time. Here again, it takes you through the next storyboard. These two characters are talking about various accidents and things like that. It's a brilliant game. It's funny, and it's only $2.99, so I think this is worth $2.99 because you're getting 30 different surgeries, and it is like trauma centre.